test on this ground are going to have to ensure it's not a dawdle. Paisley Park, he worked here at that gallop this morning, worked really well. They've had to try and test whether he's over that heart issue by working him a little bit harder than would normally have been the case. And so far he's held together really well, so let's hope that that proves to be the case here. Don't want to over-rev him for his first run of the season. We need to get the work in just to check there won't be a problem. McFabulous, he looked clueless at his hurdles when he first started out. He's anything but now. It's the horse in the noseband in the black colours, and they are sauntering towards the starter. I'm rather hopeful they go a little faster once the tape is released, but they're off. Now, this is really interesting because the starter's definitely dropped his flag, and no one wants to make the running here. And it would be a real shame if it turned into a dawdle, and the jockeys are going to get a scene to in a minute, I think, from the starter. Just double checking there. That tape's definitely gone back. We've had 20-25 seconds elapsed. They're not past the starting line yet. And here we go. Honest Vic leads them through the starting point. There it is. They stood the other side of that for a while, and Honest Vic's endeavours have handed him a cheap lead. Sam Spinner rather backed off the first. Vision de Flow is last of all. So, no one really wanted to lead. Honest Vic did so under Richard Patrick and was handed, to be honest, a cheap 6 or 7 lengths if he can settle in front. Racing in second place is Time Hill with Sam Spinner and Liz Nagar Oscar. They lined up at the head of affairs, but they weren't too keen to go on with things as we arrive at second. McFabulous takes it in fifth with Paisley Park in sixth place, now moving alongside McFabulous. Somerville Boys taking quite a keen hold. That's the horse in the pale blue colours as they leave the back straight with One Night in Milan. The grey is Au Petit Soin, and right at the back is Vision de Flow. So now the pace steadies down again here as they race down the side of the racecourse. It's rather a shame that clock on the left-hand side doesn't have hours on it the way we're going, as out in front Honest Vic leads. From racing in second place, Time Hill, a neck in advance of Sam Spinner and Liz Nagar Oscar. Fabulous on the outside of Paisley Park. Then One Night in Milan, who's on the outside of Somerville Boy. The last two remain Au Petit Soin and Vision de Flow. So working down the side of the racecourse on this long run between flights 2 and 3. And Honest Vic just moving on again now by 2 lengths from Sam Spinner on the outside of Time Hill, and the gallop is now more even. Liz Nagar Oscar races in fourth. Paisley